All right, this is list number 2 for Lore Eclipsed. This is a version of Red White Winota. Now, in Historic, Winota is nerfed, where that you only get 1 trigger whenever 1 or more non-human creatures you control attack, as opposed to 1 for each attacking creature. So you get to spin once each combat, top 6 cards, and you get a human creature. For us, we're trying to put Lightning or Engrass Marauders onto the field, each allowing us to deal double damage with whatever we're attacking with. In order to get us there, we basically just put it into a Boros creature-based shell, but we are playing the same card we just played in Soldiers in the other video, Kinscare Sentry, which is kind of like a mini Winota or like an Aether Vial stapled to a creature. So it's a 2/2 first strike lifelink for 2 mana. Whenever it attacks, you didn't put a creature card with mana value X or less from your hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking, where X is the number of creatures you control. So it's good because it triggers Winota, but also you can use it with like Voice of Victory or Stadium Headliner. If you stack the mobilized triggers to increase your attacking creature count, then you can put bigger things into play a little bit earlier. So we got Guide and Stadium Headliner as our 1-drops. Pride, Sentry, and Amped Raptor, because Raptor's nutty, along with Voice of Victory, gives us a little hedge against opposing counterplay, and also gives us 2 mobilized triggers. 3 Seasoned Pyromancer, 1 because it's a human that we can hit off of Winota and help dig deeper for some more gas, but then it also makes red elementals when we play it. It's really good off of Sentry, and those elementals also help us trigger Winota. And then, of course, our payoffs at the top end here, along with a single Witch Enchanter. Mana base, pretty simple. Standard Boros, so Cavern of Souls, just in case we want to name a human in the later game or something like that, to make sure we can get our Winota uncountered. And then we're also playing a couple Arena of Glory to give these things haste and try and get those Winota triggers fast as possible as well. So we'll see. I don't know if Nerf Winota is still good enough. We're about to find out, but I'm excited to play with Sentry again, hopefully in a deck that can utilize it a little bit better. As per the sideboard, kind of standard hate pieces for whatever's in the format. We're playing some additional permanent removal in the form of Static Prison, kind of plays well with Amped Raptor. A couple Thraben Charm as enchantment hate, exiles graveyards, and can deal damage to creatures. 4 Cleansing Wildfire plus a single Alpine Moon against Eldrazi. Wear and Tear and Meltdown as some more catch-all stuff. A couple High Noon for combo, and then some Wrath of the Skies against opposing aggro strategies and some other catch-all sort of things. So I don't think I've ever played Winota. Maybe once we played like a Naya Winota list on stream with like Birthing Ritual, but this is more straightforward. So let's see how we do. Okay, so this is just like a decent Boros hand, right? Even without Winota, we're just like playing Guide into Voice and having fun. We'll see how we do here. Okay, I gotta do a bunch of stuff after stream. All right, that was a beautiful draw. Let's see if we can play our Pride. Opponent, hello. But anyways, we're playing these decks first just because they're all things that... Oh, chat, we're going to get reanimated. Gross. They're all things that if I craft one playset of something, we can play multiple decks. Right? Kinscare, I already had all the other soldiers. And this, we had everything except the Marauders, so... Nothing from opponent. Interesting. What do I name? I name human here? I think our best bet is to just try and flood the board as best we can. if he tries to reanimate an Ulamog. I don't know if we're going to win through that. But we can bring in the Thraben Charms here. Chat, I could go for some spaghetti right now. You know Plum loves his spaghetti. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta update stream chat. Why didn't anyone tell me? We went 1-4 with soldiers. We are currently 0-0 with red-white Winota. Also, our opponent is playing slow as a ham. Guys, you know next week is 1 year since my brother passed away? Isn't that freaking crazy? This is another reason why you can't play this game. Because of slowpokes. Is he just trying to keep... Let's see. Are we going to get an Ulamog here? A Bahamut. Okay. I can beat a Bahamut. I think. Maybe. It's going to blow up our Ocelot Pride. A Winota off the top would be sick. Dude's got a lot of... The rope is too long. He went straight to second main phase. Interesting. I want to play this. Is this sorcery speed? No, it's not. That's pretty good. What does 4 open mana mean here? Anything relevant to me? Am I about to get blown out by off-color Settle the Wreckage? Did that auto-stack triggers? That's annoying. It's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. We just missed out on some damage. We're up to 32. I mean, we're already really... We're just kind of committed to the board here, so... Is it gonna let me, Opponents just, they've done nothing but discard. They could be like... Is there a 5 mana like mass reanimation spell? You get to keep copies of those. So we can pretty much kill anything he plays with the headliner. Okay. Not exactly sure. Yeah, I think there's some sort of something or other there. I think we're just gonna bring in a couple Thraben Charms. I'm tempted on a Static Prison, but I feel like by the time we're playing a Static Prison, we're already gonna, our opponent's gonna have something committed to the board. So I think we're better off just having a Thraben Charm. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum ba-dum bum. Interesting. However, if they're as fast as we think they are, this is probably not good enough, even though we have Sentry. This is much better. And we have Charm. Beautiful. Beautiful, chat. Wonder what he's what, green black? He could have like collective brutality or something. I don't know, unless he's playing like Rumble and stuff. There's an Atraxa. Does he have the reanimate? It's gonna suck if he has the reanimate here, chat. Find a cavern. I don't know what to do here. I don't want to just... Do I want to just sit? No, let's play Voice Adventure. We gotta do something. Could sit on Thraben Charm. We're getting surgical extracted. Chat, that's why he was roping so hard. Because he couldn't figure out what to surgically extract. The only target in my graveyard. Jesus. Oh, boys. Okay. Takes our guide. That's fine. I play my voice. So at least this way... Well, it depends. We have the potential to hit something for 6 off of the Thraben Charm, so... Oh, Velvedraw's Faithful. Interesting. Okay, let's hold. We'll stick to our Thraben Charm then. We'll just start swinging with our voice. We can play Sentry next turn. Stuck on 2 mana? Seems like it. Which is good for us. Raptor is also quite good. I think we're actually just gonna play Raptor instead. Spin into a Thraben Charm, sure. I'll exile opponent's graveyard for free. Slow him down by a lot more. Mobilize his ass. Then we have a backup Thraben Charm if that doesn't work out for us. I'm feeling pretty good, chat. We're gonna get blown out by something, but right now I'm riding my high. Chat, we take those. It's kind of awkward. Let's try it. We got Winota. We haven't played a Winota yet. Also got a Topo Chico Seltzer for those of you playing along at home. Chat, he's on to us. He's on to us. Boys, they caught on to us. What do we do? Oh no! Chat, he's on to us. He's playing Thoughtseize in his Eldrazi deck. What is happening right now? Oh, okay. I was like, are we about to get... Is there a colorless counterspell? Are we about to get dash hoped? Alright. Alright. Alright, chat. I decide I'm gonna do big things. I'm a gamer. We're getting fucked. We can at least... Okay, that's a pretty good draw. That's a great draw, actually. Never didn't have it. I kind of wanted to discard that Suckinson, but this is better. Smacks us. Hopefully this raptor spins us into literally anything relevant. Let's start there. This doesn't have haste, right? No. Opponent's only down to 2 cards. We find a Tinsteer Sentry. We're just going to play our hand out, I think. Opponent's on at least on something interesting. We haven't seen mono black Eldrazi. He does have Deadlands. I'm interested to see what the black is for besides removal and Thoughtseize. That could be it. Chat. He puts all 4 on top. Fuck us, chat. Fuck us. We did surprisingly better than I thought we would. Barrowglaive. Yeah, he's okay. So we can get. Is this just when it? Well, let's see what he does. No attacks. Second. This has to deal damage to a player. So we can swing in, but we're not going to get anywhere. We can at least trade out his Barrowglaive. This is awkward. We're just going to let him sit. He put 4 things on top, chat. But then, well, if he swings, he's going to mill him. Hey, I'm just... At least it's not a blue-green, you know. Graveyard Trespasser. Okay, chat, I'm starting to think this is less Eldrazi, and it's more he took mono black mid. We just did a free trade here, right? Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, chat. He fatal pushed me. Wow. And I'm dying. Jesus. Okay, I'm back. Chat, that didn't go well for us. However, we do have Voice of Victory. And this Lightning Army of 1 again. But this really just seems like he took black midrange and said, hey, what are the other best creatures I can play? And the answer was Thought-Knots either. And he's like, might as well play Kozilek, man. I don't really think we're coming back from these 3. So let's go to game 2. That kind of sucked a wiener. We're going to bring a couple Static Prison. We're going to bring all of the cleansing things. And we're going to bring in a well, we don't really know if he's on Labyrinth, do we? He might not be. He might literally just be on Temple. No Alpine Moon, chat. I like Raptor here. I like Pride here. Let's go down a Sentry and a Voice, maybe. Chat, remember when I almost just died from a hot Cheeto? And I wasn't even choking, I was just coughing. Can we just get a hand that has normal things in it? I don't like that hand. Chat, what the fuck? I hate this game. Why can we not get a normal hand? Give me like 2 lands and a... Ooh, chat, another wave. I just want to play a game of Magic. Just when you thought Eldrazi couldn't get any worse, they Thoughtseize you. Why did opponent not... are they strictly just holding up Fatal Push here? was a nice draw for us. I don't think Cleansing Wildfire is actually going to do that much. If they're only running Temple. Pride's pretty good. We might see a K command here. Maybe. I don't really want to cast that yet. Chat, what do we think? K command? Or is he just going to push us? I feel like we're just getting pushed. Oh. What a gamer. Alright, well, we have Prison for Goyf, but he's at a point where he can start playing other Goyfs. I'm glad we didn't discard that Marauder. Chat, maybe just play Moonshadow. What do you think? Are we gonna get to a point where we can actually play this Marauder? Will he adapt just to blow up? I think so. Yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah. I wonder if he... It's better he just gets a Witch Enchanter, right? As opposed to reanimating my Seasoned Pyromancer. Is he gonna blow up my Arena of Glory? Of course he is. Stu's got quite the utility. But yeah, it's literally just like a Mono Black Emperor list, but it also happens to play K Command and Thought Knot's here. Which, I mean, like, I guess that's a pretty good reason. We gotta try and swing with Pride here, right? He'll just block with a token and sack. Interesting, seems like he doesn't have a piece of removal in hand. He might just have a handful of creatures. We'll shove a token in front of there. Sentry's kind of hot. Not hot enough, but kind of hot. Again, very interesting. He's just blocking and sacking, not committing anything else to the board. There's a Trespasser. Maybe K commands. Oh. Chat, why are we being field ruined? Do we have another mountain? We do. We have one more. This isn't incredible, but at least draws us a card. Takes him off colorless. Sokinzan is pretty good. We can swing here and just get the life gain trigger. And make 2 more tokens off the, whatchamacallit? Which gives us a better board, and then if we top deck a land, that'd be pretty nice. I wonder if he's jamming like Toxic Deluge or Damnation. Speak of the devil, chat! Fuck my life. You got me. I need to stop saying shit like that. That happens all the time. Alright, chat, we're 1-1 with this list so far. This hand seems pretty good. I wonder if we're better off with a Johnny over Voice of Victory. But Voice just helps save. I mean, we're not really in a Johnny. A Johnny's just good, but not necessarily what we're trying to do. Might go right into a Pride on 2. See if we get a. We do have Lightning Army of 1 with Arena of Glory coming up here. Chances we get Divined next turn, pretty high. He needs a white source. Chat, I dropped a Cheeto. Are you mad at me? Chat, this guy's like legit. He's got the Azoria sleeves. He's got the Teferi. Strict Proctor. Interesting. There's the Marauders. Okay, let's fire up this. See where that gets us. Probably not anywhere good. Probably not even worth attacking, actually. Boys, we're down to 6. Scoops out, game 2. I like it. I actually don't hate our main board. Maybe just some wildfires to fuck him up a little bit, but looks like he's on a Lotus Field build. Touch slow, but I think we're okay with this. Voice of Victory is pretty good. And a Raptor. It's a nice pickup. Might actually be worth going into a raptor instead. Torpor Orb. Actually don't want to give him anything quite yet. He has colorless mana into a Lotus Field. Interesting. Do I want to commit this lightning? Kinda. Is that a bad idea? Also kind of. Null Drifter is Null Drifter. Just snare that. Yeah, that's what it's the name of the game here. Is it worth me swinging? I don't think so, not yet. Next turn when we have double Voice of Victory, maybe. But... oh, wow. He's just going ham on us, huh? Does that mean board wipe incoming? Yeah, it does. Oh! Chat, look, we have access to Torpor Orb again. Love that for us. Probably get countered. He's playing Stifle too. Beautiful. What an interesting... what a weird start from opponent, right? 2 colorless lands, Torpor Orb into a Lotus. And he just nails us with the fucking Null Drifter. Oh, shit, baby boy. Give me something decent. We're gonna get stifled again? You bet your ass we are. Come on, chat. I just wanted something. Well, we played it. And he has removal for it. However, he is at 9. We have one more turn to play with. We can play Guide. Plus... we're doing okay for a second. We're gonna gain 1 here. Oh, no, we're not. I'm sorry. We didn't find anything, chat. My best bet would have been to somehow headliner him. Torpor Orb, my man. Torpor Orb. Okay, we know that's annoying. Wildfire is probably not great. I don't know why I brought that in the first place. I think maybe just a Wrath of the Skies and like a Thraben Charm. Everything else seems fine. We drew a Winota and we played it. It died, but it was cool. I must feel like we need to go up on a number of arenas. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, this does something. At least. Opponent's mana base is wild. Voice at least makes him waste that. Swing for 3. There's the orb. Let's give another land for a drifter here. Seems like it. Indeed. That's okay. Not bad, not bad. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. What you got for me, my man? Land off the top would be pretty sweet. Yeah, he told me to get lost. Trigger. I'll take a voice. Pretty good. See if he has a board wipe. Chances a good chance he's dead. Okay. Game 3. Oh no, we won. Chat! I'm sorry, I'm not even paying attention. Ah! We did it! Alright. We're 2-1. Match number 4. We got a nice, strong starting hand here. Let's see if we can actually play this Kinscare Sentry. Overlord. Ooh, chat, we might see some Hexmage shenanigans. That'd be fun. I hope. We can actually flood the board next turn. If he, Okay. Kind of makes me feel like we got some shenanigans going on. That's also a very good hand, huh? God, I wish we had haste right now. So let's headliner Voice of Victory. Swing both. Put Ocelot Pride in, but you could put next turn we could put Lightning into play. Trigger. That was a lot, chat. We did quite a bit. Okay. Are we gonna get comboed somehow? No. Okay. Opponent should be dead. We want that to come in after all these, right? So we do all this, those come into play, we gain a bunch more life, blah, 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 blah. And then we put lightning into play, first strike happens, blah, blah, blah. Whenever you deal damage, everything deals double, and then they just die. Okay, chat, that was pretty sweet. That went pretty well. In my opinion. A little awkward bringing in Wrath against our own stuff here too, but I think it'll be worth it. That's like what we're supposed to do. We didn't even need Winota. Ew. Let's try it. Double lightning's kind of gross. We get Thoughtseize? Yeah. Now he knows where a Winota deck, chat. Oh, he took my Raptor. What a nerd. Is he, yeah, he is a Moon Shadow list. I thought so. If we can find a land, we can Wrath for 1. Is he gonna Moon Shadow plus Hexmage here, maybe? What is white for? Nessus Scarabs. Okay. I gotcha. I'm with you so far. I'm with you, opponent. Chat, I tapped the 2-lander, and I got punished for it. So that's kind of cool, right? Oh. Okay, so we can Wrath the Skies next turn. Second. Oh. Chat, you want to see my opponent get blown the fuck out? It's about to happen. It's going to be really funny. Nice. All right, we got to worry about this Balmerk. Dedicate Dollmaker. Whoa. Got his Moon Shadow back. That's what I call value, chat. No attacks. Chat, why is opponent attacking with Moon Shadow? Is that the only reason? I'm gonna take 15. Oh, I'm sorry. This has Menace, right? He just doesn't care about... He's just gonna keep looping his Moon Shadows. I like that plan. That was not the, that was not the land we wanted to see. Okay, so Wrath is still fine. I think what we're doing is fine. We just gotta be faster than him. I don't know if Nest of Scarabs is worth that. But I like what he's doing too, Praven. I want to see people who play Price of Betrayal. Hand's a little awkward. We'll try it. We haven't seen a Hexmage either. But I would assume he's playing Hexmage if he's playing, Balmerk and Moon Shadow. We need to do a Fatal Push here, maybe? I don't like Ozolith either. Okay, so we could blow everything up now. Or we could wait a turn. We'll wait. Okay. I like it. I like it. Do we want to just Raptor here? I think so. Let's get rid of this. Yeah. We'll kill our guide, but we'll wipe out his Ozolith plus his thing. Is Nest of Scarabs worth it as like a 3-mana Doom thing? It's cool with Ozolith. And you get these like crazy plays where you just make all these tokens. He's just gonna block with all. I love that. I guess you Stonewall aggro decks, yeah? I mean, look at what he's doing to us. I don't know. What do you think? Is Dominator better than Rise? The new one? Ooh. That is indestructible, but that's okay. Just gonna triple block the insects. I like that. We could blow up Nest of Scarabs, or we could blow up the Balmerk. Is this, what do you call it? Carnifex Demon? I don't think that card's very good. I feel like you want to stay lower to the ground. No? It seems kind of crazy to be... So I can just attack with one of these, right? Wow! Did you hear that, chat? Oh, wow. We spun into nothing. So you just remove both of those. Yeah. Wow, I saved you from that one, boys. Well, I don't think we need to top that like Wrath. That's not a Wrath. Could be. No, it's just another Winota. We're dead, chat. Pretty sweet list from opponent. Pretty sweet list from opponent, I will say that. Sure, we'll try it. All right, we'll go guide. And we'll go from here. We're gonna put Sentry here. It is weird. I feel like our draws tonight have been so like, I don't know how to say it. I guess we didn't need to actually cast that. We could have Pyromancer, but I'm wondering if we could get up to a point where we can Sentry in this Marauder. Because we're making 5 bodies next turn. We're close. Multiversal Passage into Astral Cornucopia, into Leyline Binding on my Voice. No, on my Sentry. Okay, I'm here for it. That makes my plan a little different. We're just gonna swing real basic first. And then we are just gonna Pyromancer. Get rid of both of these. We find second Sentry. Interesting. Maybe we just chill next turn. We see an Omnath here. Invasion of Alara. Alright, opponent. Spinning into a Ancient Cornucopia. Not Astral Cornucopia, sorry. Interesting. Chances of a big old board wipe coming my way are pretty high, right? Should Vampire Hexmage the Invasion of Alara. Okay. Chat, I don't know what's happening. Not really sure. We're going to bring in a Wear and Tear. We're going to bring in some Cleansing Wildfires, and I think some Static Prisons. We're going to drop a couple of these, maybe some Voices, probably a Lightning, a Pyromancer, maybe a Marauder. Do something like that. Why do I keep sinking? Hello? We're back, baby. Oh, chat, I did not mean to bring in Alpine Moon, but apparently I did. These are some weird-ass hands. We'll try this one. Let's drop one and drop one. Chat, what is this? This is garbage. Alright, that's fine. Baby, baby. Second Sentry. We can Witch Enchanter, whatever he plays next turn. Maybe. Okay, like I said. Interesting. Sunfall. Interesting. I'm just gonna keep saying interesting, chat. We'll try and jam this Pyromancer next turn. Maybe I'll just swing off of it and put it into play. Oh, Prismatic Undercurrents. Okay. That gives him more lands, right? Basic lands, puts him into his hand. He only controls... Okay. Jesus. Okay. We're gonna get Sunfalled here, yeah? That's what it feels like. Oh, just an Omnath. Okay. Then under turns lets him play additional lands? Whoa. So he makes 4 mana. Chat, did I drop a Cheeto? I definitely feel like a gamer right now. I'm just eating Cheetos and playing Magic the Gathering. This is incredible, boys. I'm having a blast. There's the Yorion. Whoa. Alright. So we're just going to search for a bunch of basics. Draw a card. What does this do? It just gives him extra mana. Okay. Nothing crazy happening. He does have a handful of lands, though. He just uses it to flip. Okay. Find second guide. Which is interesting. I can snipe the Omnath. I can't really get through Yorion. Ba 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 da da ba 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 da da ba ba da. Okay, Raptor, I like that. I'd like to be spun into a second creature, get some guide triggers here. Preferably like a Voice of Victory. Give. Okay. Next turn we can put... Well, I don't know if we'll survive next turn. Let's see. If our board will survive. If we survive next turn, we can actually swing all and put Marauder into play. Because we're going to get a mobilized token off of Headliner. An opponent feels very confident. That scares me. Of course. In response, let's kill our own Pyromancer. So that way we still have access to the tokens. But that sucks. That's pretty good. We found our land. We don't have a Reno Glory, but there's a pretty good chance he has a ley line binding somewhere. We're gonna swing. Kill his token. We're not gonna play Winota yet because I want to jam it next turn and swing with the tokens. Chat, I keep related Cheeto dust. I keep dying, chat. Okay, let's swing. See what we get. We get another Angrass Marauders with Indestructible. We hit him down to 15, and we'll pass back. We're hoping no Bring to Light, no Sunfall. Every fucking time, chat. I say something, and then they have it. Every time. Every time, baby. Dried to the bottom, spicy. I will say, we're somehow still into this. Yeah, but why doesn't that happen in the positive? What if I... Okay. Chat, we're somehow getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. I'm scared to, like, commit to the board. Dude's playing a lot of basics. But yeah, you're right. I'm speaking it into the negativity. Ooh, chat. That's a Winota. Watch us get, like... I don't even know. See, maybe we should have played the Voice of Victory. But we can present a decent clock here. He's also playing Cascading Cataracts. You think he's on Goldos? He didn't wipe the board that day. Let's just play the Voice. If we die, we die, chat. We got another game. Oh, I have a splinter in my hand, chat. Invasion of Alara. Could spin him into something. We don't play MTG to be scared, Praven. Was that a Ruinous Ultimatum? Jesus Christ. What are we bouncing? He has a temporary lockdown too, which sucks for us. He's playing Shat. I haven't seen that card since I built Squeeblade. Holy shit. Okay, so my question is, what's his payoff? This is very interesting. But what, like, you're drawing all these basics, so what's your payoff with all these lands? Just Omnath? Ooh, he spun into an Ocelot Pride. Not that it does anything. We're going to get temporarily locked down. But you know what I mean? Like, what are we jamming here? Wow. Chat, I have a splinter in my... Oh, chat, I got it. Ow. Okay, so far from what we played, I feel like Sentry really needs haste. That's my 2 cents so far. It needs haste. It needs like Goblin Ringleader or something to play with it. So this is like Yorion Bring to Light, but I'm still confused what we're trying to do. Yeah, I feel like it could be good with haste. Turn 1, Goblin Ringleader. Turn 2, use Ringleader to give it perpetual haste. Swing, put another 2-drop into play. That sounds gross. Another Guide of Souls. Maybe his win con is just Invasion of Alara. But how is he... Does he have a way to remove counters? We don't know yet. Am I putting counters on this? I think so. This is just awkward, chat. Are we getting Leyline binded again? At least a 5/4 is like a decent clock. Okay. This is awkward, chat. Second invasion. Meanwhile, Plum's trying to get splinters out of his hand. Actually, I think they're cactus needles. I was playing with my cactus, chat. Drag to the bottom, of course. Don't know if that's better than Domain, but I'm here for it. Or better than Damnation. 4th, Ancient Cornucopia. We found our Winota. Dude's even playing... He's playing, like, Mistrise Village and stuff, too. Dude's wild. Okay, I'll take a Raptor. Dude's got to run out of answers at some point, right? Static Prison? Okay. Bruh. What? Is this his win con, chat? Yeah, he's not even like playing removal. He's playing drag to the bottom, and we've seen one Leyline. Dude's playing Herald of Eternal Dawn, chat. Oh, and he's going for it. These spin into... It casts a bunch of stuff, right? Yeah. Holy shit, where was this Arena of Glory 27 years ago? When we had our Andras Marauders. Nowhere to be found? I don't know if we're going to survive the backside of an invasion. Probably not. Like, we can try and find another static prison for his herald and stuff, but I don't know. He's going to destroy target permanent. He gets a copy of herald and a copy. Yeah, I don't think we're coming back from that. Let's just try and outspeed him on the backswing. But yeah, wow, Winota's so much worse. Jesus. We don't want, I don't know why Alpine Moon is even in there. I don't even think Cleansing Wildfire is not worth it at all. Now that we know that man's literally playing 30 basics in his deck. Shouldn't have even brought him in the first place. This is crazy. This feels like an Ali Antrazi deck. Okay, I like this hand. I like what's going on here, chat. We got enchantment hate, we got artifact hate, we got guide into seer, into yeah. Century, what did we do? But correct me if I'm wrong, but did the original Winota play they played the guy that stole Agent? They played Agent of Treachery in the original one, right? And that's why it was so stupid. Because you just like you just ramp into it. You like turn 1 whatever, turn 2 whatever, turn 3 Winota, swing, steal their thing, steal 2 of their things. All right, chat. Chances right now we get temporary lockdown. Pretty high, right? We have static prison. Can Fable be added? Seems like you need better card filtering to actually getting to Winota. Oh, Fable the Mirror Breaker? Am I putting this Pyromancer into play? I almost feel like I'm not. I don't think I want to. I'd rather keep both of these. I made that move just to try and keep his life total down and not ramp him into a Bring to Light, because he only has a single white right now. So I figured we might kill him. Okay, so now in this situation, we definitely swing, right? And he's just dead. Okay, we outsped, chat. That's what I wanted to do. Very nice. All right, so this was the first version. To be honest, we didn't really get to spin with Winota that much. Maybe just a couple times. A lot of our game wins just came from the actual Boros shell of Guide, Pride, Amphraptor, Voice, and that kind of stuff. I do think we'll play another version, maybe not today, but look out for another video on playing one with a little more interaction, like Discharge, some main deck static prisons. This is the second deck we played with Century, the original being the Tribal Soldiers list, and while I do think it's good, I feel like it needs a better way to abuse it. Like, you have to play, I don't know if you play like Goblin Ringleader, or I don't even know. It just feels like it needs haste. It just really feels like it needs haste to be good. Like, Mass Hysteria is not good. But, like, oh, I'm sorry, Reckless Ringleader, right? Turn 1, Ringleader. Turn 2, Sentry. Swing both. Put a, Voice of Victory into play. Seems kind of gross. I'm sure there's some other things you could jam. There's, like, Swift Sphere's Teachings is kind of interesting. But overall, I think we talked about it. Winota's not very good anymore. I'm interested to keep playing with her and just have some fun, but these two together are awesome. It's just that Winota's not as awesome anymore. We don't have Agent of Treachery. Angrath Marauders and Lightning are probably the best things you're flipping with Winota these days, and that's just damage-based, aggro deck, so I don't know. I wasn't super impressed with it overall. Hopefully the other build can do a little bit better as we play some interaction. Sideboard felt fine. But again, it's just not doing anything crazy anymore, and that sucks in Historic at the moment. You gotta be doing big things. You gotta make a splash on every turn, or else you're kind of just left in the dust. So we'll tweak it. We'll see how we do. Not sold on Winota being Historic viable. Give me an unnerf. But that's my 2 cents, so we'll call it there. But thank you for watching, and have a good one.